the host, but I'm the bouncer. You ready for some more comedy?
Yeah.
Alright. This next girl, she's been on 2 Funny or Die exclusives. You can check her out on the internet. She's very pretty. Put your hands together. Come on, give it up for Ashley St. Ange, everybody.
That doesn't sound like porn music. That goes against my intro. Yeah, you can see me on the internet. You probably already have. You have. Hi, you guys. Wow. It's nice to be able to see you. Usually I can't. You know how they say if you're embarrassed to talk in front of crowds, you picture people in their underwear, right? I just have to go like this. And it's like you're not even there. It's like a 2nd grade coloring book. It's just like my vision is my vision's not good enough for me to be racist. Like that's the level of blindness that I have. Like I can't judge you till you're like too close for me to defend myself. Especially in the car and you're Asian. By then, we're changing insurance information. So, I am engaged. Thanks. Try to calm down. Valentine's Day. Okay. So I'm engaged, but it's actually my 2nd time. I was engaged before to a member of Alcoholics Obvious. He did propose on his knees because he was too drunk to stand up. I only said yes because I thought he said, "Will you carry me?" It's like, again? It's heavy and I'm lazy. He was, well, he might still be. I say was because I like to pretend he's dead, but it's true. I have pretend funerals with my stuffed animals and it makes me feel good. You know, but he was, probably still is, the drummer from Rat.
Oh.
Yeah, that's about as well as I knew it too. I was like, because like they were famous before I was born, so I don't know his music at all. But that's Rat with 2 T's and 5 douchebags. Yeah. I didn't see him play for like 4 months after we got together. Because I wasn't a groupie. And when I finally saw him play, they played for 40 minutes straight. And he's a drummer banging away back there. And that was pretty impressive. I had never seen him bang anything for 40 minutes straight. And I was like, wow. But then I realized I shouldn't be impressed at all because that 40 minutes is the only time that any of them did anything ever. The rest of the time of their lives on their like manager at Home Depot income. It's 2012, yes. He would be like in his above ground Target pool with a floaty and a Coors Light. Like that's all he did. So shouldn't be impressed at all. So I'm engaged now to like the polar opposite of that guy. It's like a sweetheart, right? But like in the beginning, I think the girls are like classic movie characters. Like we don't sweat, we don't go to the bathroom, you know? We just don't. It's not physically possible for a girl to be really gross. Unless she's fat. But like, that's kind of gross. But I'm not judging, I eat a lot. So I can see fat people. They're bigger shapes. So in the beginning of the relationship, I was still trying to like pretend that I don't go to the bathroom, right? And I went in there, I went to the bathroom, and then I flushed, and the water started to come up instead of down, right? There's no panic feeling like that. Like you can see a car run a red light or something, and you'll be like, ooh. But you're not going to be like, no, God, stop! Shh! Because you think going shh is going to make the water go, oh, sorry. Like it doesn't work. So I freaked out and I like ferreted out. Like I suddenly smelled bad everywhere. I was just like, oh no, awful things are happening. And I looked through everything in the bathroom because I hadn't done it yet. And because we were new, you know. And what kind of a guy doesn't have a plunger? Seriously, do you have a plunger? Ooh, just for flesh and body parts. All right. Cut smaller pieces. I want to stand over here with the creepy guys. Okay. He just out-creepied you. Do you have a plunger? Is it a good one? Whatever, dude. Are you single? That's why. Okay, so, like, you need a good plunger. Anyway, so there's no plunger, so I freak out, and I run into the bedroom where my now fiance, at the time, new boyfriend was. And he's, like, laying there Facebooking on his laptop, and I'm like, hi, honey, do we have a plunger? And he's like, oh, do we have a what? And I'm like, a plunger? Because there's no cute way to say plunger. Like, do we have a crap pump? Like, what do you say? So I was like, and he goes, a plunger? And I'm like, yes. Do we have one? He goes, yeah, it's upstairs. Upstairs means 5 flights of stairs because we're in the basement. Okay, so I was like, can you go get it, please? Someone has to stand guard. And he goes, oh, I'll get it in a bit. We were still new, so I couldn't be like, you'll get it now. So I was like, okay. And then his roommate across the hall, who he shares a bathroom with, opens his door, and I was like, no. And so because I'm an adult, I did the adult thing, and I ran and hid in his closet. And he was a bachelor, so it was a curtain, not a door, so it was like, and the bathroom door closes, and then it opens again like a second later, because all he had to do was go, nope, no, not happening. So he comes into the bedroom, and he looks at my fiance, who's still sitting there like he's never moved a day in his life. He's just there. And then he looks at me, and I'm like, and he looks right at me, and he goes, did you crap a brick? No! Fairies! And that's when my boyfriend takes the opportunity to be like, I'll get it! And I'm like, no! Why? Like, this is what I was trying to avoid. So he goes flying up 5 flights of stairs. Now's a good time to tell you, his roommate was a nutritionist. Yeah, that whole time was like, you eat a lot of Pringles. Maybe you should have some more fruit in your diet. And I'm like, just kill me. I'm just gonna bury it in the yard like a cat. Oh my god. So from the other room we hear, oh, it doesn't even stink. So when we moved in together, we bought a $15 plunger. 15, because the cheap ones, dude, you push. And they just go, thump. And then they just carry water at that point. They're like, oh, I got it. Oh, I got this. Like, they don't do anything. They don't literally do crap. So, like, it'll just come back up like an 80s band. It just won't go. So you have to get the good one with the inner little punk. That's the noise that plungers make in Ashleyland. Okay, so, please remember to spay and neuter your kids. My name is Ashley. Thanks so much.